Hey guys, what's up? It's Kendall again, and welcome back to Tarot Tuesday. Today we are getting into the 10 of Wands. We are almost complete with the Wand series, so if you want to see more of that, definitely check out the playlist of Tarot Tuesdays to find all the other Wands cards. Before we head into the Cups, our last suit of the series. I can't believe we're finally making it into that suit, but today we're going over the 10 of Wands. We are nice and comfy. Let's get into it. When we look at the 10 of Wands as the imagery, we can see that this guy is holding up his wands. He is like, oh my God, trying to push it up, trying to just like make it there. The town is in the background. He's almost there. It's almost like, I want you to think the first word is a little bit of a burden. Okay. So carrying everything, all those sticks in his hand, 10 wands, is just kind of like a hassle. But you know what? You're so close to the village that you're just going to do it anyway. Okay. You have been through so much in life that you're almost to your final destination where you can sit and enjoy the wands, but you just are in the long stretch, okay? And it seems like you're almost there. It's just a literal reach away, but you're just not there yet. When we look at the 10 of Wands in a general reading, I really want you to think about the wands as a journey as a whole. Every suit is a journey, right? So when we get to the 10 of Wands, I want you to think of 9 all the way back through Ace, and I want you to think of all that struggle we went through, the chaos we went through, the passion we went through, maybe like a loss, or then we regained, we got the success that we wanted. We're continuing on this successful journey. The 10 of Wands is where we truly are able to overcome any obstacles that have gotten in our way along this journey. And you may be finding yourself living in this world where you have a lot, or you've succeeded in a lot, and you look around and you're kind of one of the lucky ones, okay? Though this can mean that you can sit and just enjoy it, it also comes with a little bit of pressure on your shoulders. And that's where that word burden comes in. Of this pressure that you may be feeling on your shoulders is that now there's a lot more responsibility on your shoulders because of the journey that you've gone through. You know how to solve the problems. You know how to really push past obstacles and pushbacks. You know how to deal with chaos. It's like that wisdom we gain throughout our life. You've got that. And because you have the wisdom, people might even look to you more to kind of help them navigate life. They're starting to look at you more as like a leader around them. You may feel that pressure is kind of heavy at times, because it can be. You have it all together even when it's hard, and people look to that, okay? But you also have that pressure of maintaining the success that you've had this far and maintaining everything that you've worked for. There's really an important aspect to the 10 of Wands that I want you to think about, and it's that you have this success and this wisdom with you, but that doesn't mean you have to solve all the world problems around you, okay? Learn how to prioritize things, learn what you need to let go of, kind of issues that aren't your problem, because that's just real world. You can't fix everyone's problems. You can't just take on everything and overburden yourself with that. So that is kind of generally where we can leave the 10 of Wands. But of course, per usual, in most tarot readings, you are going to need other cards around it for more context. Let's talk about what the 10 of Wands means in a love reading. Love can be a burden for you right now. It could just be a lot for you. It's something that you may not want to even look at right now, but you know, it's just weighing on you a little bit, because it's not something that necessarily, I don't want to say not priority, but your love life just, you know, there's other things going on. There's other stressors going on. So either you have a lot of financial stress, a lot of career stress, family stress, okay? And it just seems like the love life is taking a little bit of a hit. That's okay. Don't be afraid to ask for help in your love life, okay? Whether you guys just had a baby and it feels like, oh my God, the weight of the world is on my shoulders. I can't handle this. I need help. I need someone to cook me dinner just one day a week. Something like that, okay? It's not that you're failing. It's not that you are annoyed or don't want to be around your partner or don't want to date. It's just that like a love life seems like a lot right now. And that's okay. Everyone gets there in their life. But don't be afraid to spend some alone time to kind of decompress a little bit and give yourself some grace and some breathing room, because these are all seasons of life that we all go through. So make sure that you're offering yourself that help and that release of the heaviness on your shoulders. But overall, it does seem like your love life is a little bit of a burden to you. And I know that that sounds harsh. And if you're in a relationship, you never want your partner to feel like a burden. It's just that it feels a little bit pressury, and that we maybe need to kind of reel back and take a moment for ourselves, okay? This isn't like a doomed card. I know people use tarot for love readings a lot. This isn't a bad love reading card. It just means that there's pressure. We seem like either like we're not ready for a relationship if we're single, because it just seems like a lot. It seems like a burden to kind of commit that to somebody and commit time to that. But it also is like if you're in a relationship, it's just that there's a lot going on and you may need a break. So not a bad thing. It's just, I like to say like, hey, you're not going to break up or anything. This is just life happening, and taking care of the relationship is not the first priority right now, because that feels like a lot with everything else going on. Okay, that's life. So moving into the 10 of Wands in a career reading, again, this is a card of burden and heaviness. So in your career, you may feel like you have a lot of projects on your shoulders, a lot of pressure to maintain that success that you just got, that promotion you just got, the more responsibilities that you have. There's a lot in your workplace that just feels heavy and that you're carrying, but it is very important that you continue to carry that onward and upward in order for you to do better in your career and even chase bigger things. So just keep up that work. It's not going to last forever. It just may seem like a lot right now. Don't be afraid to delegate work where you can. And lastly, the 10 of Wands in a financial read, this just means your finances are a burden to you as well. This could go in a lot of different ways depending on someone's situation. There's either a lot of debt that's there, maybe they just aren't having enough income coming in, maybe they have a lot going on financially, they have bills to pay, everything is just seeming to rack up. It's very important that you kind of maintain priority in focusing on your finances to fix those things in order for you to continue on the successful financial journey for you. And when the 10 of Wands in reverse comes out for you, this is a reversal that I don't mind seeing sometimes, okay, depending on the other cards for context. The 10 of Wands in reverse can mean a release of burden. This means this is sharing with your partner your burdens, talking to them for emotional support. This means relief from a financial burden. It means we're coming out of that period of heaviness and the world on our shoulders in whatever situation you got going on. So this is one of those crazy reversals where I'm like, oh, thank God. Thank God. You know, it's like the tower in reverse. Like, come on. Thank God we're getting through it. Let's pick up the pieces and get through this. So when the 10 of Wands is reversed, I really have an itch in my eye. I really want you to think about what burden in your life or the person you're reading for's life is getting lifted off their shoulders. So if it's love, it seems like they may be communicating better with their partner, or possibly just the heaviness of the relationship is starting to lift. If they're single, it's like the burden of dating or the burden of putting yourself out there is starting to lift. You may be more ready to get out there. Career-wise, you may be taking on a little less responsibility. Things may be lightening up in your workload as you complete projects, etc. And in your finances, you may just have more money coming in, or you're working out your debt and doing things like that. So all good things. 10 of Wands, not a bad card. I don't think any tarot card is a bad card, but I could definitely see how someone might look at a burden and hear the word burden and get a negative connotation with it. That's not necessarily true. It just means that there is some weight on your shoulders somewhere in your life, but you are able to work through it. And you will see that as we project into the Page of Wands, the Knight, okay, Queen and King. You guys will see how this is progressing into something even bigger and better for you. The Wands is a really cool suit because of that. So the next couple weeks, we're going to finish up the Wands and then finish off this series with the Cups. And by the end of this year, you will have the entire tarot deck of videos to go back and reference. So make sure you are subscribed to me so you don't miss those videos. And if you're interested on how I got this more of a natural makeup look, because I cannot be burdened to do my makeup today, that is going to be posted on Thursday. So make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel again if you want to hang out with me a little bit more. That's going to do it today, guys. I will see you in the next one. Love ya.